When it comes to traveling abroad, having the right travel documents is essential. Two of the most common documents used for international travel are the passport book and passport card. While both documents are issued by the U.S. Department of State, they have distinct differences in terms of their usage, validity, and acceptance. First, let's start with the passport book. A passport book is a traditional passport that contains multiple pages for visa stamps and is valid for international travel by air, land, and sea. It is widely accepted by most countries around the world and is required for travel to countries that require a visa. The passport book is the most universally accepted travel document and is the best option for international travel. On the other hand, a passport card is a less expensive and more limited version of the passport book. It is a wallet-sized card that can only be used for land and sea travel to Canada, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Bermuda. It is not valid for international air travel and is not accepted by most countries as a standalone travel document. However, it is a good option for those who frequently travel to these destinations by car or boat. One of the main differences between the passport book and passport card is the level of security. Features. Passport books have advanced security features such as a chip that stores the holder's biographic and biometric information, making it more difficult to counterfeit. Passport cards, on the other hand, have fewer security features and are more vulnerable to counterfeiting. In terms of application process, both passport books and passport cards require the same documentation, including proof of citizenship, identification, and a passport photo. However, the application fee for a passport card is significantly lower than that of a passport book. When deciding which document to use, consider the destination and mode of travel. If traveling by air or to countries that require a visa, a passport book is the best option. However, if traveling to Canada, Mexico, the Caribbean, or Bermuda by land or sea, a passport card may be sufficient. In conclusion, while both passport books and passport cards are valid travel documents, they have distinct differences in terms of their usage, validity, and acceptance. A passport book is the most universally accepted travel document and is required for international air travel and travel to countries that require a visa. A passport card, on the other hand, is a more limited version of the passport book and is only valid for land and sea travel to certain destinations. By understanding the differences between these two documents, travelers can ensure that they have the right documentation for their next trip abroad.